Hi everybody, I'm James Kotecki. I'm here with our Chief Revenue Officer, Adam Smith, to take you inside Wordsmith. So let's talk specifically, just name a couple of client implementations. Like we do financial earnings stories for the Associated Press, fantasy football recaps and previews for Yahoo Fantasy Football. We do internal reporting for Allstate. Right. We do reports for Comcast. And people, I think, wonder, like, under the new paradigm with Wordsmith Beta, is this the same platform? Is this the same technology that's actually being used to generate those stories?
Yeah. So we've taken, that's right, and we work with a number of different clients that we aren't even able to list. And it is the same underlying platform. What we've tried to do is streamline a lot of what we do in a way that we can put a UI in front of people that they can just get into it, start creating those reports, start providing value either internally or externally to their users, and start telling the story. I think, up until this point, we've been the bottleneck, really coming in, putting those stories together, and helping them communicate. And obviously, when it's fully automated and it's in Wordsmith, we're communicating over 1 billion stories a year. But until that time, if they want to tell variations of that story or they want to expand on that story, they still have to come to us to do that. And so what we're doing with the Wordsmith Beta is what we've wanted to do from the start of the company, which is take all that great information, all that great knowledge that we've learned over the last 7 years producing automated stories at scale, and put that into a user interface that allows our clients to put a data set in, to start creating stories, and to do that at whatever scale they want.
So would you say that Wordsmith Beta is an addition to what we've been doing? Is it a whole-scale replacement of what we've been doing? How should customers, new and old, think about that?
Yeah, I think it's a powerful addition to what we're doing, right? We're still, like we've talked about a lot, we've done 1 billion stories over the last year. We're about to do a whole lot more than that. And part of that is because, like we've been talking about, not only will we continue to help people create stories, create new kinds of content that hasn't existed before from their data, but now they're able to do it. And our hope and expectation is that 1 billion that we were doing alone is only a small, tiny fraction of the stories that are waiting to be told.
So this is a question we've had internally, is when people get to actually see Wordsmith Beta and they see specifically how this type of data-driven writing, this type of natural language generation technology works, are people still going to be thinking about us as a robot writer?
Oh, no, that's a great question. I think in some cases we'll never escape that, even though it's software that's doing the writing. I think that people will finally understand what human plus machine means. The Associated Press is a good example. They were doing 200 earnings recaps a quarter. We got them up to 3,000. Or 4,000. That's only one story type, and that's a story type we did with them. Imagine if they jump in and they're able to, or someone like them is able to jump in and do 20, 30, 40 articles. The real power of a technology like Wordsmith is letting people create their own content. Let them use their imaginations and their understanding of their own data to tell stories that we wouldn't even think of on our own. So we've always wanted to get to the point where we could allow people, give them a tool that allows them to communicate in ways that they couldn't before. It's just up until now, we had to be that intermediary. Now the beta opens us up where, we get to see all the exciting things people will create on their own.
Adam Smith, thanks for joining us on Inside Wordsmith. Coming up on the next episode, an even more exciting and in-depth interview.
I believe the machines are our future. We should
Teach them well and let them lead the way.